Okay, I think we are live. Allow me to quickly check if there is sound. We should have sound by now. Okay, I think we are live. Yeah, we have sound. Everything is okay, so we can start. So yeah, my name is Hitek for those that do not know. And on these live streams, we talk crypto, what just have happened, has happened, and what I think about it. So yeah, Jesus is king, and let's start. So guys, if you want to join my meme coin community, I posted the link to the Telegram group, and yeah. So as of now, as you see, we continue with maintaining this decline on Bitcoin dominance, and that is super significant. That it is not seeing any kind of a rebound here. I mean, that would be very tricky if it came to that. But fortunately, it hasn't and stays where it was, and that's correct. This thing should be breaking down more and more, and this is literally what it is doing. So that's cool. And yeah, the title of today's live stream is Second Liquidity, and I'll be talking about it shortly. But let's first look up what is going on here in the charts, what has changed since the last time. So yeah, on the others, as you see, we maintain a green daily candle. That is of course good. Yeah, we see a little bit of up and downs here, but mostly sideways. It's the weekend, so yeah, it can be a little bit pumpy, but doesn't have to be. It can also just go sideways. So far, we do not see any additional selling pressure coming to the market, and that is highly unlikely we'll see any. I think we can somewhat safely bet that is the bottom, more or less the bottom. I don't think we will see any further continuation from here. Like maybe for a brief moment we will see 93 upper 93,000, and that's it, and that will be over. I still let's say I still permit that eventuality, but that definitely I would not bet on it. I would be the furthest month from doing so. So yeah, so not the worst of the pictures. And when we look at crypto bubbles, some of the coins are pumping very nicely. Like for example, especially when you switch over to daily, right? Like TRB baby is doing something. STRK was doing something until very recently. Let me quickly check how this one is actually proceeding. And I know I have a trade on it, and it's in quite a hefty profit as of now, plus 62%. For those that watch it on mobile phones, here was my entry. And as of now, here is where we stand. So plus 62.21%, and yeah, it's getting to my first take profit, which sits at plus 100%. So can't complain. TRB is also trying to do something, but it's mostly recovering from that pullback it had. It had a little bit of a pullback. Yes, it's just at plus 6 point, almost half percent. Yeah, it wanted to rally. Here was my entry, by the way. Yeah, it wanted to rally, as we see here, but then it got sold off, and now it's just really recovering. And who knows? Maybe it's a candidate for the next big pump. That would not surprise me at all. This is my another trade I have on baby. Up until recently, I did not know what baby is. And now I know it's some kind of an interop, I think. Was it? Oh no, part I was interop. This one was this one was something else. Okay, so I forgot already. Party was an interop. But yeah, this one also wanted to pump, later got sold off, and now it seems like it stayed with that intent of actually going higher. And given how this chart looks on the weekly, since this coin was listed on Binance, it just experienced a very harsh sell-off. So I think we can assume, same as vast majority of the altcoin market, this one is actually oversold by now, and it should see some kind of a very nice rebound. By the way, guys, share, like, and subscribe, or like and subscribe if you don't want to share the content. That's, I think, the minimum you can do. Like and subscribe. And yeah, so what was that all about? That second liquidity. What do I mean by that? So today I have added another liquidity pool to high-tech, to my meme coin. When we, for example, go over here, allow me to clear this one up, this one, and we type in H173K, which is high-tech. As you see now, we have two liquidity pools here. So one is against USDT and another one is against Solana. And what does it change? Well, first of all, arbitration bots kicked in and they start to generate volume. So that's very nice. So, this chart will not be as empty anymore. And we could say that partially high-tech is now backed by Solana now, right? Because when Solana grows, then arbitration bots, of course, will be buying it on USDT liquidity pool and selling there, right? If here it grows on USDT pool, then arbitration bots will be selling it here and buying it up on Solana liquidity pool, right? So this guarantees some dynamic on the charts, and that is usually scored by DEX screeners and that type of let's say systems and websites. They rank coins like that. They rank higher. The coins that actually have volume, they rank it higher. So it's a simple thing to do. Actually, I have never have thought about it, and that was my mistake. I should have done it from the very beginning, but I've done it now. And who knows? Maybe it will be for the better. We will see. I mean, the fact that I'm doing it so late, right? Because this coin has been in existence for 7 months, and now I kind of like this idea of let's say creating new liquidity pools. So I will definitely be adding at least one more, maybe a few more sometime in the future, because it's kinda let's say a form of backing up your coin with other assets. So that's cool, and then you're allowed to trade against that. So that's even cooler. So yeah. Yeah, definitely. Who knows? With a little bit of good luck, maybe bots will cause some sort of a pump here. That's always possible. I keep promoting this coin actively on all of my social media. Here you see one example. On this YouTube channel, I also promote it. I promote it on my other YouTube channel, which is like 6 times bigger than this one. This one is very tiny, as a matter of fact. And yeah, but because of it, since now bots are participating in holding this token, so and I do those lotteries every single Friday, where I said you must have at least 0.01 high tech in order to be eligible for to be selected. And now I have to raise the bar because as you see, these bots, they trade with a little bit over 0.01. So I don't want to be, airdropping one whole high tech to a simple bot that will obviously immediately dump it. So that's why I am raising the bar to 0.1, right? Not 0.01, but 0.1, which is not actually that much of a disaster because you need it only for Friday. If you don't want to hold it just buy it for Friday. If you don't want to hold it, you sell it right after you find out if you won or not, if you won the lottery or not, and then the next Friday you can come around come around again and do literally the same. So in that sense, it actually it poses no entry barrier because nobody is requiring from you to actually hold on to it for any period of time, right? So I think in that sense, that's fine. So yeah, so next Friday, if you want to be selected, if you want to have that opportunity of getting selected, you know, then yeah, get yourself for just for Friday, get yourself at zero point 0.1 high tech, and with a little bit of good luck, who knows, maybe it will be you, right? So far, as you see, including both, there is only 83 holders, excluding actually me, that would be 81 because I have two addresses, excluding Volt, that would be just 80. So, hypothetically speaking, you have 1 in 80 chance of winning one whole high tech, and one whole high tech is actually some countable money because even though it's only $75, 75 bucks can make you a day, that's for sure. So yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Let's quickly review what SPYX is doing because I closed it by accident. SPYX tells us what is the sentiment on TradFi side of the global finance, and here, yeah, we stay in green. This daily is green, so I think we have a very decent chance of tomorrow to continue continue this, and then probably on Monday we'll get a bullish opening. Even though I'm seeing more and more materials on YouTube that markets are in worse and worse shape, and we should have a crash sooner and sooner. So that makes it somewhat improbable that will happen. Probably will continue to climb up due to simply depreciation of US dollar. Everything is measured against US dollar, so that is the tricky part. You may think that everything is going too parabolic, and that's why it has to correct. But the fact is, it's just it will be the same if everything is just going sideways in value. US dollar is losing losing purchasing power, and those charts would look somewhat similar in that set of circumstances, if that was the case, of course. So yeah, let's take a look. Maybe let's go back quickly to Bitcoin. So here, yes, here, like I said, expect a bounce. I think plus, let's say 5, 6, 7% fast move is definitely not out of the picture here. It can happen literally any moment. Liquidity is definitely lower now. People are shitlessly scared. Liquidity models show us on derivatives exchange show us that vast majority of liquidity is above the price. So assuming that is not a spoofing, it should give us a pump. Let's check this one too. It sounds a little bit more evenly distributed, but still the liquidity above the price definitely wins. The one beneath the price could be spoofing. Here everything can be spoofing, so just remember about that part, about that possibility. But believing it as of now, it displays more liquidity above the price, which should be incentive for market makers to actually pump this market, right? So yeah, so if you want to allocate something into high tech, then of course feel free. This is the only project I promote here, and it will stay that way. I'm 100% sure it's going to go. I don't know, 20x from here, 30x from here, 50x from here. Why? Because I treat it very seriously. I have very long-term plans related to it, and I'm a very stubborn individual. So yeah, there is zero doubt in my mind. I will take it to the level I want. Uh, I want that. I want to take it to. So if that's even English. Sorry, so English is my second language. So from time to time I will say something weird. So yes, that's it for now. I will like and subscribe. I will probably make one more live stream today, sometime later today. I mean, according to UTC zone or UTC time zone, of course. So yeah, so far so good.